Drummers Against Implied Timekeeping, the Future of Drums. I wanted to do an observational or historical view video of some of the things that I'm seeing in the future of playing the modern drum set. Now, as my disclaimer, this is my opinion, and I ask you to just bear with me while I tell you these things. From a historical point of view, the previous 25 years, I think that of all styles of music, the most technical advancements in drums have been made in metal music. Whether it's thrash metal, speed metal, death metal, those drummers have brought to bear some of the greatest technical things to the drums, and I want to designate that out and say it flat out. It's great to hear metal music. But there's a change taking place, or convergence, I want to discuss with you. In metal music, I see a lot of new bands playing more progressive styles. So as I say, the coming together of progressive music and metal music, which is natural, is happening, and I am extremely excited about it, because in the next 3, 5, maybe even 10 years, some of the music that's being done by the two styles coming together is going to be just extraordinary for a drummer to explore. Also, by coincidence, jazz and Latin drummers have always mixed and converged those two styles for many years previously. And it's almost a natural progression, and they have done great things. I'm extremely enthusiastic as well regarding a lot of Latin players, because now Latin players, not so much jazz music, but Latin players are also playing more progressive styles, integrating different time changes and textures as well, and that also is very exciting to hear. So again, just as a repeat, I see a convergence of metal and progressive music and Latin and progressive music, and this will lend itself to so many great things for playing the drum set. So many new things and ideas are going to come up, and I think you should know that. What I would like all drummers looking into my channel to understand, to help you along and to improve your ability to kind of mesh your styles of playing, is to learn the piano. Just a familiarity with the keyboard is now essential for what's happening in the future. You can't just sit at the drum set and play beats. I think by understanding the keyboard, you don't have to be proficient at it, but to just have an ability to hear the dynamics, the changes, the melodic aspects to music will help your drumming be much more creative. And so now I think 1/4 of your time on drums should be learning to play the piano or have some sense of the chord structures. I think it's just, you have to do that now. It'll aid in your ability to kind of hear the parts and become just less mechanical, if you will. A lot of drummers that aren't familiar with the piano and just looking at the parts from a rhythmic point of view tend to sound very stiff. There's a mechanical aspect. And to avoid that, I think familiarity with piano will help you. And that is important. Also, I want you to spend your time thinking of ways when you're practicing, think in terms of shapes and sounds, as opposed to just learning eighth notes or playing the structures from a more of a robotic way. You'll be a much more standout of a player if you have more of a melodic sense on your style. So piano is a critical thing for the future, and the future of drums is definitely the convergence of metal and progressive music and Latin and progressive music. Now, if you have any questions on these things, I welcome them. Feel free always, twitter.com/drummersagainst, follow me there, and facebook.com/drummersagainst implied timekeeping, click like on that. Now, I want to welcome all of you coming to my channel for the very first time to just go through my catalog to see the things that I'm teaching in the open-handed position. I want to increase your power, your independence, and clearly your creative abilities. And I do have a specific way that I do go about to teach it. And I would like you to subscribe to my channel, because your subscription is the support that I need to continue. And I do appreciate that. Now, you guys who've been with me from the very beginning, I thank you always for your support. So stick with me and try to see the things that I'm teaching you and learn them. And now I want those of you who are really serious on your playing to start spending some of your time, if you have access to a piano or keyboard, and to learn the basics. All right, so my best to all of you. This is the future of drums, my opinion and observation. And I have a lot of things coming up on the technical side. But for now, let me know if you are learning the piano, and let me know what you're into. I'll be glad to share with you some of the bands that are coming up that I think are most exciting and most innovative. All right, so take care. Keep me posted.